And this song it gets dedicated to two people. 3 years ago, because it's been 3 years, on the very first day of rehearsal for Peter Pan, I was sitting alone and a little nervous in the rehearsal hall in the Avon Theater, and this crack-ass crazy woman sat down beside me. And I turned to her and I said, "Hi, I'm Ari." And she went, "Oh, hello, I'm..." And she picked up her script that was in her bag and she looked at it and looked at me and looked back at the label on the binder and just sort of pointed at it. And I went, "Bridget?" She went, "Oh, I guess I'm Bridget." Anyway, I don't know why, but a couple of weeks later she asked if she could be my company mentor for the season. And because I like to, I said yes. And she's been mentoring me in life through then, and I know that she was also one of the people who tipped Eileen off to ask me to do this, so I'm very thankful for her. And for I call her my mental, because she's not so much my mentor, she's my mental. You know, Bridget, it's an apt description. I love you, mental. One day when you're 90 and I'm 45, I'll clean up the poo down your leg.
Can I come and sing right now?
You sure can! Let's sing your song. Little bird, little bird. Anyway, so thank you, Bridge. And this other song, just over a month ago, I lost my Uncle Stephen. And he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer when I was here doing Peter Pan. And it was devastating news. And so one of the first times that I spoke to him, after I found out, I said to him, "You know, every time now in the show, in the second act, when everybody in the audience is clapping for their lives to save Tinkerbell, I am standing in the wings, clapping my hands off to say that I believe in you. And you're going to kick this shit." That's what he liked to call it, this shit. And he kicked it for 3 years. He was amazing. And so it was hard. Putting this together, there were certain things you can ask Mark. There were certain songs that I was like, this is what we're going to sing. And then we sang them tonight for all of you. I sang them tonight with Mark, playing for him beautifully. And then there were other songs I was like, I'm going to sing this song. And then we did, and I went, no, we're actually not going to sing that song. I don't want to sing that song, actually. And so there was a song that was sort of in there floating around, and I actually felt it was too strident in its message. And so then earlier this week, I went onto YouTube, as I want to do when I had 15 minutes that I could be doing something productive. And I don't know how it came about. God knows. I was maybe watching Betty Buckley, and that led me to an Angela Lansbury video. Maybe I started with Bernadette Peters, who knows. And I ended up with this song. And it's from Ben Hobbs and Broomsticks, that long-forgotten gem, you know. Dancing clothes. They can ward off the Nazis. Makes me think about believing, and I just learned these words yesterday, so I'll make them up if I forget them. When you rush around in hopeless circles, searching everywhere for something true, you're at the age of not believing, when all the make-believe is through. When you cast aside your childhood heroes, and your dreams are lost upon some shelf, you're at the age of not believing, and we're still yourself. You're a castaway where no one hears you, on a barren isle in a lonely sea. Where did all the happy endings go? Where could all the good times be? You must face the age of not believing, doubting everything you ever knew, till at last you start believing there's something wonderful, truly wonderful in you. Thank you all for coming.